Law Call.
Welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us tonight, our show is Ask Us Anything, probably one of our most popular topics because you get to ask us anything. And I'm joined tonight by our host attorney is Barrett Curbo. He's from the law firm of Reynolds, Horne Survant. And our guest attorney tonight is Lewis Roberts. He's joining us all the way from Irwinton. So we certainly thank him for staying up late and traveling a little distance to come in and answer some questions for you all. And we've got our next caller is holding for us. It's Lachelle is holding for us from Macon. Hi, Lachelle.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. What's your question for us tonight?
My question is, 2 years ago, I was involved with 18-wheeler accident, and I had a local attorney look over, my case, and he informed me that I did have cause for legal malpractice. My question is, should I seek counsel out of the state of Georgia to represent me?
Michelle, how long did you say the accident was? You said 3 years or 2 years?
2.
2 years, okay. So you're coming up on the statute of limitations. So apparently, I assume a lawyer represented you initially, and then they failed to do something that led to we may need to get more facts, but basically, there's good legal malpractice lawyers in Georgia. There's several really good ones. So we'd be happy to speak with you, and Sandra can get the info, and whatever. It sounds like you've been wronged in several ways, so we just need to get more information to know exactly where we can point you in the right direction. Because I can tell you, trucking cases are very complex and complicated. There's a lot more federal rules and regulations, and they're very tricky cases. And then legal malpractice is a very specific area, and there's several lawyers, like I said, that in Georgia that are really good, but there's not many lawyers who handle that type of issue. So, because you're suing another lawyer, so it's you definitely want to be pointing in the right direction for something like that.
Yeah, and you mentioned one thing, the statute of limitations when it comes to personal injury cases, car accidents, things like that. Those deadlines are extremely important. You miss one and your case is over. So they are complex cases, and it's easy to miss a deadline, to make a mistake. And if there's an attorney who's done one of those things or something else, and it does sound like you need to get in touch with an attorney to figure out what your next step is.
Yeah.
And Lachelle, again, if you'll stay with us to the end of the show, we'll run the contact phone numbers for either Reynolds, Horne Survant or Lewis's firm, and so that you can get more facts to see if we can find a good fit for you. And thanks for that question.